Good morning, students. This is Kamalnath here, and I am going to teach you grammar. This is the third video of this week. This week, you all are learning adjectives. I have already explained you what is adjectives, how many kinds are there of adjectives, and you have learned the definitions, all definitions. So today, let us see what we have to learn. I am going to explain you today adjectives and degrees of adjectives. Today you will learn, in fact, degrees of adjectives. Student, you have learned words that modifies or tells something about noun or pronoun is called adjectives. And you have learned there are 9 kinds of adjectives. I do remember that you have learned all that 9 kinds, and they are adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjectives of number, demonstrative adjective, distributive adjective, emphasizing adjectives, possessive adjectives, interrogative adjectives, and proper adjectives. You have already learned all of them. Just proceeding and adding to something new in that one, we shall learn today degrees of adjectives. You know, student, when you are describing or telling something about noun or pronoun, then there is extent of something that we have to describe. You are telling Ram is a good boy in the class. When you tell this one, it simply means that you are telling the existence of some quality in Ram. There is some existence of quality in Ram, and that is what Ram is a good boy. When you are telling Ram is better than other students in the class, or Ram is better than Mohan in the class, in that way you are comparing two people. You are comparing Ram and other boy, and in this way you are using better, that is comparative form of adjective. Good that you use in the first sentence becomes better in comparative form, and the same when you use Ram is the best boy in the class. In this way you have used a third form of good, and that is called superlative form of adjective. So we have here seen that there are 3 degrees of adjectives: positive, comparative, and superlative degree. Now we have to find out what is positive degree, what is comparative degree, what is superlative degree, and what are their uses. How can we use in a better way, correct way, so that there will be no error. So let us see first positive degree. What is positive degree? When you use the first form of degree, that is called positive degree. And positive degree tells or describes about the existence of some quality in a person or thing. Positive degree is the degree when we tell or describe about the existence of some quality in a person or thing. We use the first form of adjectives, that is called positive degree. The first form of that degree is called positive degree. Let us see some of the examples there. Ritika is a polite girl. Ritika is a polite girl. What is here? Polite. Polite is here adjective. This polite is adjective. Ritika is a polite girl. Through this one we are telling that Ritika has a quality, and that is what? Polite. She is polite. So polite form is in the first form, and that is positive degree. Raman is a good boy. Again you can see Raman. Raman is a good boy. Here good is describing about Raman. Raman is a good boy. This good is describing about Raman. And so it is in the first form, that is positive degree. First form, Raman is a good boy. Now let us see next one. I have a beautiful house. I have a beautiful house. Here beautiful is describing house, and it is in the first form of the degree, that is positive. So it is describing about the existence of some quality of a thing, that is what? House. House is a thing, that is neuter gender. It is not people. So I have a beautiful house. Here beautiful is here describing about the quality of a house. So that beautiful is here positive degree, and it is describing about house, that is a thing. Syam is a tall boy. Here you see what is the here word that is describing Syam? That is Syam is a tall boy. Tall word is here adjective, and that is in the first form of adjective, that is positive degree. So here next sentence is he is an honest man. Here you can see the word honest is an adjective, and that is positive form, simple forms. Here he is an honest man. The water is this water, the water in this glass is cold. The water in this glass is cold. Here the word cold is describing about the water. The water is cold. Now let us see these all examples that we have seen, that is polite. Here in the first sentence Ritika is a polite girl. Then in the second sentence Raman is a good boy. In third sentence I have a beautiful house, the word beautiful. Then in fourth sentence Syam is tall boy. Syam is a tall boy. He is an honest man. The water in this glass is cold. So these words are adjectives first form in the first degree, that is positive degree. Now let us proceed and see here the second degree, that is comparative degree. Comparative degree. When we compare two people or things, when we compare two people or things, we use comparative degree, means second form of degree, that is comparative degree. When we are comparing two people or two things to describe their quality, we use comparative degree, that is second form. Let us see the example. Ritu is taller than Sarita. Ritu is taller than Sarita. You can see here the word taller is comparing Ritu and Sarita. Ritu is taller than Sarita. Taller is the second form, that is comparative form of tall. Here tall, taller, tallest. Tall is positive degree, taller is comparative degree, tallest is superlative degree. So in first sentence that I have described you here, Ritu is taller than Sarita. There are two people, two girls are compared, Ritu and Sarita. And in this sentence the adjective tall describes that Ritu is taller than Sarita. So the second form of tall is taller, and that is here used in comparative degree in this sentence to tell that who is taller. Ritu is taller than whom? Than Sarita. In that way you can see here the sentence that is here next one. Next one is this room is bigger than that room. This room is bigger than that room. In this sentence what is here? That is comparative form bigger. The adjective bigger is describing two rooms, this room and that room, and it is here describing that this room is bigger than that room. This is a second form of adjective big. Big, bigger, biggest. And we are learning comparative degree. So comparative form of big is bigger. This room is bigger than that. In this way, you see, third sentence, you are here more active than your brother. You are more active than your brother. Here you see, my dear, which is comparative form, more active. Here active is here, added, followed by here more. More is your word that is here used in comparative form. The active word is here made of two syllables. Some adjectives are of first syllable, some adjectives are of two syllables, and some adjectives are here three syllables. So the adjective which is of two syllable, in that case two syllable or three syllables, in that case we use more before that adjective to use in comparative form, like more beautiful, more active, more honest, more intelligent, more hardworking. So here active is here two syllable word because it is pronounced in two steps. Active, active. So this is of two syllable words, two syllable adjectives, and that's why in comparative form more will be added before active to make it comparative. So the word more active is comparative here degree. Here in this sentence it is describing here you are more active than your brother. Here you can see third sentence, fourth sentence, your iron is heavier than other metals. Iron is heavier than other metals. Here heavier word, that is here comparing. Heavier is comparing iron and other metals. In this way you can see here heavier is comparative degree and this is comparing here two metals. That's why here degrees of comparison is very important for all of us to know how we can use positive, how we can use comparative and superlative form correctly. Now you see the sentence that is last, E. In this way, Mr. Burma is richer than Mr. Sinha. Mr. Burma is richer than Mr. Sinha. Here you can see the word richer. Richer is comparative degree of rich. Rich, richer, richest. Here we are comparing Mr. Burma and Mr. Sinha. And this sentence tells who is richer. Mr. Burma is richer. Than whom? Mr. Sinha. So the word richer here describes here that who is here richer between the two people, and that is Mr. Burma is richer than Mr. Sinha. So the words here used in these sentences like taller, bigger, more active, heavier and richer are comparative degrees, comparative form of adjectives, and are used in comparative degree. Let us proceed here. That is superlative degree. That is the third form of degree, superlative form. When we compare three or more people or things. In comparative degree, we compare two people or two things. In superlative degree, when we compare three or more than three people or things, then we use the superlative degree. You see the examples. Moni is the most intelligent girl in the class. Here, Moni is compared than all other girls in the class. And so, most is used before intelligent. As I told earlier, that adjectives when are in two syllables or three syllables, then we use more or most before that to use in comparative degree or superlative degree. So it is here superlative form of adjective we are studying. So in the first example you see Moni is the most intelligent girl in the class. Here most intelligent is superlative form. Here most intelligent, intelligent, more intelligent in comparative degree, most intelligent in superlative degree. So here one thing is notable, that when you use superlative form of degree, we have to use the before that. The is used before superlative degree to make our sentence correct. Now you see second, Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. Here again you can see the highest peak. Here the highest peak is superlative form that is used. Mount Everest, the highest peak in the world, means no other peak in the world is as high as the Mount Everest, and that's why here we have used the superlative form of high, that is highest, the highest. The is used before superlative degree. You can see in third sentence, Raman is the best boy in the class. Here again, Raman is compared with the rest of all the boys in the class, and so it is the superlative form of good. Superlative form of good, that is here best. You can see here best, that is superlative form, and the is used before superlative degree to make the correct sentence. Now you see D, Asia is the biggest continent in the world. Asia is the biggest continent in the world. Big, bigger, biggest. Biggest is the superlative form of degree, and so it is Asia is the biggest continent in the world. Bigger, big, bigger, biggest. So you can see the superlative form that is used here, that is biggest. Biggest is here superlative form. Asia is the biggest. There are so many world in here, so many countries in Asia, but in the just there are so many continents, but Asia is the biggest continent in the world. Now you can see next one, E, this is the easiest question. This is the easiest question. Easy, easier, easiest. Easiest is the superlative form, and so in the last, he is the most honest man in the village. He is the most honest man in the village. So here again, honest is here used in the superlative form by adding most before it. Most is used in superlative form, and most is used before that adjective we are using in the sentence to show its superlative form, the third form, that is superlative degree. And so in this sentence, he is the most honest man in the village, means no other man in the village is as honest as he is. And so here the most honest is superlative form in this sentence that you can see here. The most honest, this is superlative form. So students, here you have learnt about positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. There is something here more to learn in it. We use here sometimes some words, that is here mistakes. What is that? Some common mistakes with comparison we are doing. In comparative form sometimes you use in just hurry, and that is wrong. That is grammatically wrong. What is that mistake we make while speaking or writing? Let us see. We should avoid making a double comparison. Sometimes you use double comparison. In what way? You see the example. I was more happier in the village than in the city. I was more happier in the village than in the city. Here more happier is wrong, because happier itself is comparative form. Happy, happier, happiest. But sometimes when in a hurry or by slip of tongue we use more before happier, or more here better. So this is here wrong. Better itself is comparative form of good. Good, better, best. So better itself is comparative form. When you use more better, then it is wrong. So more happier in second sentence, this book is more better than that book. More better, it's wrong. That will be I was happier in the village than in the city. This book is better than that book. Like that you see, second, some adjectives such as first, last, equal and unique cannot be used in comparative form. Like my city is uniquer or more unique than yours. It's wrong. It's incorrect to use uniquer. Unique cannot be used in just comparative form. Unique is adjective. It cannot be used in comparative form like this, uniquer or more unique. My city is unique, that will be correct. My city is unique, that is correct sentence. So in this way, these mistakes generally we make while speaking or writing should be avoided, and the way we have used here in superlative, comparative and positive, we should learn, we should follow, and that can help us to speak and write correct sentences. So students, this was what today that we have learnt about degrees of adjective, that is positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree, and we learnt even some common mistakes with comparison that we make sometimes while speaking and writing something, so we should avoid that. And this was what we learned. You will do the exercises related to all that. That is here related to this exercise is here next. That is E, exercise E. What is the common errors? Errors in this these sentences from 1 to 10. That is to correct. You have to write the correct sentence, and this is to be done in copy. Exercise E is to be done in copy. So carefully you will write this question, and then you will correct the sentence, and then you write next. So thank you students for joining the class. Thank you all.